Well, we're just back from sunny Birmingham and we've returned to even sunnier Wigan. The good Lord always shines down upon the righteous, doesn't he? Eh? Well, I hope so anyway. Just landed now, so just going to check out how everything's got on. It's been red hot these last couple of days, so let's take a look in real time. Right, I hope we're going. Yeah, it's like we're going to have blackberries. So we had all that rain and then we've had 2 days of quite hot weather, hot sunny weather, and the beets have bolted. These have come up nice, haven't they, these alliums? Allium flower. Right, let's see if we've got any flowering tips on these. Scapes, these are called, yeah, on the onions, which isn't fantastic. It's what happens when you get long periods of rain and then you get intense sun with no rain. They freak out. You can eat these, obviously. I think I've talked about these before. Get them in a stir fry or something. We should imagine everybody wants a drink though now. Some scapes I did on Friday. The bumblebees are liking these. That's good to see. Yeah, so we're going to get berries. Plenty of weed action, obviously. Although not as bad as I thought it was going to be, actually, with the weeds. It has been really hot these last sort of 2 or 3 days since we've been away. I'll get that done tomorrow. Get that netted up, get the brassicas out. They're looking a bit sorry for themselves, so they'll need a water. The potatoes in buckets. That'll need a haircut. The comfrey. We'll make some more comfrey feed with that. Anything bursting through on the pea side. Yep. So they'll need a water. All these potato beds are looking like they're bursting the britches. Looking very good. Okay. Just perusing the property. What I'm really nervous about is these polytunnels, to be honest, because look at these. Pak choy. In fact, all the brassicas are looking great in there, aren't they? So look. Oh yes, very dark green and lush looking. I won't leave this door open because the butterflies will be in. Although I haven't seen any cabbage whites as yet. They will be knocking about. Yeah, looking alright then. They're looking great, those. Pak choy. Pak choy. Looking good. Okay, don't put it off too long. Let's have a look inside here. Oh no. Looking rather wilty. Gonna have to get these vents open, I think. I'll check what the weather's going to be like this week, but I fear that it might be very hot this week, so I'm going to get these vents open, give everything another drink. I give it all a really good drink on Thursday night, or Friday night. But yeah, we're getting leaf curl and wiltage, so they're going to have to get a good sup. They've died. My own fault, I've not got anywhere to put the brassicas. These are going to have to be going out pretty quick too. Yep. But not quite as bad as I was fearing, actually, this. Not as bad as I was fearing. That good drink I gave them on Thursday must have done the business. Let's have a look in here. Let's take a look inside Cheeky Tunnel 2. Yeah, a good dose of water will cure a lot of this. That's not looking too bad. Just looking a bit wilty, a bit too hot for him in here. Get the vents open. Get the water in and the vents open. We're not going to get any more frost or anywhere near that frost, I don't think, now. So it just needs a bloody good drink and the temperature dropping a bit. I wonder what the temperature is actually in here. I bet it's in the 40s. We don't know. Well, 45. I'm making that. Sweet Mary Jane. Right. I'm going to say that winter is truly over. Mick's got his vents open there. I've got this on the back of Tiki Tunnel 1, which was a plastic screen, a visqueen screen that I put on through winter. It's time to take that off, I think, now. So it's off with the weather screen to expose our air vents. Netted air vents that we've got. Bit of repair work required, I think. We'll see how we get on. Well, that'll allow airflow going through, and so will these rising windows at the sides. So let's get them open as well. I've lifted the vents up a little. The skirts are lifted. See if it's dropped the temperature a little bit. That. Yeah, it's come down a good 4 or 5 degrees there. Good 4 degrees at least. It's only been up about 2 minutes that actually. So it's not doing too bad that. The door's open and the vents are open and got that one wide open for in here. Because I've only got one lifted in there, I've got that wide open on the back. What I'm going to be doing is getting some bungee cord so that they can be held in place. I'll show you that tomorrow. But yeah, skirts are up, it's time to get it wet now, isn't it? It's still looking a bit damp there on that side. Must have given that a good dousing last time. But yeah, let's get the hose out. So we're first going to check the water situation in our barrels. Oh yeah. Yep. I haven't used this for about 5 days, and we did get a good downpour about 4 days ago, so let's check this last one. That's alright, that. Nice and clear in there as well. The first two have got the sugar stealers in. See what this is like. Yeah, that's pretty clear. So yeah, we've got about 400 litres there. I'm just topping up that barrel up there because it was about halfway down. I think that's the barrel that I've been using for watering up inside the polytunnels. Yeah, we'll be fine. We've got plenty of water. We collect the water in the barrels. I'm doing a lot of erming tonight, aren't I? I'm tired. Flipping heck. Yeah, I'm knackered. I've had 3 action-packed days with those kids down in Birmingham. You wouldn't think Birmingham would be such a great place for a holiday, but it is. Sandwell Valley Park, brilliant. We had a fair there. There were two massive playgrounds with all the paraphernalia on for him to play on, all the play areas and equipment. And we also went to what was it called? Until I'm tired. I've had about 6 hours sleep over the weekend as well, about 2 hours a night. My sinuses have been playing up to buggery. So I've been taking antihistamine all day today. I didn't get my hands on any antihistamine. It's the hay fever. It's ironic that, isn't it? Suffer from hay fever, but there you go. Drayton Manor, Thomas the Tank Engine Land and all that. I might put a couple of excerpts on the end of this. But anyway, I've been watering up inside here, and I've filled my tanks up. So yeah, I'm going to have to put some more holes in that one, I think. It's not drained, that one. It was drained when I came back this morning, but it must need more holes putting in it, because the other ones, they drain more or less straight away. And I watered around inside, a bit inside as well, just to get the roots nice and dampened off, because they were dry as a bone when I came back. So we'll see if that picks them up. We're getting this leaf curl. I'm getting browning on it as well. It's drying out, that leaf. So yeah, tips in the comments below, please, for that, boys and girls, because I don't want to lose these. But yeah, they are getting a bit of curl. for sure. Maybe a foliar spray that you can recommend. Would go down great, I would imagine, with everybody. In fact, when we go live tonight, if there's any clever clogs on, I mean, these seem to be alright. They're getting the leaf curl, but hopefully they're getting the roots under the ground as well. They were suckers that were put in on the 21st. So yeah, that's coming up for about 9-10 days ago. Yeah, 10 days ago they were put in. Suckers that we took off from the plant. In fact, I've not checked these ones. I bet there's more suckers on these. I took the suckers off from the lady farmer's greenhouse as I was watering up, but I didn't do these in here. That's a sucker. That will become a new plant, that, potentially. Like we did with those ones the other day. Anyway, I've killed them brassica. What were they? Calabrese, Monclanto F1. A bit too close to Monsanto for my liking anyway, that. Look at that. A little fruit on it. Like I say, I want to look after these. Never really suffered from leaf curl before, but then again, I've never been away when they've been at this stage before. I've always been here to tend to them and water them. They are a very thirsty plant, the tomato plant. I'll have to sort that out as well. That's getting a bit loose. I might tape that. Anyway, they're going all right. They're going all right, Duck. Oh, cup of tea. Down in Birmingham, a cup of tea. Should have called in at Nigel's place. He's around there. He needs the Black Country. I bet we was quite close to where he worked at them. Oh no! Heat that. Anyway, with the lifters, shouldn't be too bad. I'm not going to leave it up like that because Johnny Pigeon will come in there. Johnny Pigeon, and we don't want him. So I'm going to, in fact I'll do it now. Just need a crack really. And what I'll do is I'll just raise these up a little bit like that. And that'll keep it open a bit. Excuse me, hay fever, kicking off hay fever. That's ironic, the garden guru with hay fever. I never used to have hay fever until about 5 years ago. And it started on. So I just watered everything up in here. Those are going to have to go out, so I am going to have to finish off that hoop tent that I started off last week before I went away. So that's going to have to be done tomorrow. And further watering up. But if you look at these broad beans, they haven't suffered at all. I mean, look at the flower on that, the blossom on them. The broad bean will grow, hopefully, from where the blossom is. All I've got to keep an eye on with that is that they don't get the black fly on them. The peas are doing okay. Everything will get a good, solid watering tomorrow, especially the onions. The onions are fattening up now and we don't want to lose those, obviously. So we're going to be giving them plenty of water. Got lots of onions. Lots of alliums in general, really. And all the potatoes are bursting along, I'll show you. So there's our leftover shop-bought potatoes that had chitted, which we planted in to Mole Hills on the 20th of the 3rd, 21. They're doing okay, those main croppers. We've got these ones in here, which I believe are the Charlotte in there. Charlotte at the back, but they were planted much later. These were about 4 weeks. No, they were about 4 weeks ago. These were planted in, and they were planted in last Wednesday, I think. Those back 8. These aren't show. Oh yeah, they are. We've got a bit of show on these. They were planted in at the same time as those were. So they're coming through okay. Get me garlic in here. Drying off. This will be ready for platting shortly. And that's the garlic that we grew in here. That was the seed garlic, and that was the shop bought big cloves of garlic. And if you saw that episode, look at the state. I'm off this week, boys and girls, you'll be happy to hear. And hopefully in that period of time I'll have 3 full days at least, maybe 4 full days where I can get cracking on this plot. and get the weeding completed off, and maybe some more harvesting done. That's the elephant garlic down there. Anyway, that's my little herb bed. Herb bed. God, no sleep doesn't do you any good whatsoever, guys. I'll tell you that. Those are coming through nicely. Those are Maris Piper. Got some Maris Piper in here, amongst the horse's tail and bindweed. Again, lots of weeding to be done. Never ends that. That train's never late, the weed train. Calabrese, that one's planted in as well, that red cabbage. I've got 3 more red cabbage over that side. I've got the curly broccoli over there. The pak choy is doing fantastic, fingers crossed. Last time I said that last year, it was doing fantastic, like that. And then the flea beetle got its hands on it and made a right monkey of me. But yeah, courgettes might not be the option for this year. Once more, the slugs have made a mockery of them. They're not looking too good there, and they've had everything that they need, really. They're growing in horse manure there. Shouldn't be too much of an issue with them, but yeah. More potatoes. These are the Sarpo Mira. These are the first ones that we planted in, and they've taken a while to come through, but they're coming on nicely now. These are this year's onions, started from Setz, Stuttgarter. These are last year's onions that we've overwintered. We've been breaking the scapes off. I'll continue to break the scapes off. And maybe eat them, or maybe not. Perfectly edible, the scapes. Alright in stir fries and whatnot, Chinese cookery, Oriental cookery. You can use them like spring onions, not a problem. So they were actually the Japanese onions. Those were the Senshu. Got red electric in there and some more Senshu. Same here, red electric and Senshu there, red electric over there. Casablanca garlic in here, at the side of the bolted beetroot. This is looking alright, isn't it? Bit moth-eaten, but that'll be alright in juice, that chard. More Casablanca there, more potatoes there, and there, and there. What are they called? Shallots, berries, onions. Some of these onions are looking really good. Coming on nice and fat, some of these ones in here. A lot of them have split though. I don't know if you've had this year, guys, but we've had a lot of splittage in the overwintered onions. Some of them are looking a bit ropey actually. That's not looking too clever, is it? Although it's not soft. Keep an eye on that. You can get white rot if you're not careful. These are the ones that we overwintered inside the polytunnels in the buckets, and these are looking alright. A little bit smaller than the outside ones they're looking, but they're looking fine and dandy. Peas there, yeah. Don't want to bore you. The usual trick. Right, I'm going to get off. I'll see you quite a lot over the next few days, hopefully. We'll be getting plenty of work done down here, and some more seeds started as well. All kinds of fun and japes this week. Hopefully Mick will be on as well, and we can have a catch up with Magical Michael and Joe, the wise old elf. So yeah, stay tuned, guys. Take care of yourselves and each other. We love you all, and remember, keep growing with your heads down. Alright, bye bye now, guys. Take care.